It is now time for week number 6 for the SPL season number 3, where this week my team, the Miami Palafins, are going to be taking on Moxieboosted, coach of the Brooklyn Bingles. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of my team and the battles we'll soon follow afterwards. So, we are 5 weeks in, heading into week 6, and we are currently sitting at 1-4. Yeah. Not a pretty picture heading into the last 3 weeks of the season. Playoffs are still a possibility, but it's looking rough for these last 3 games. And hoping to make some sort of push towards a potential playoff spot, we have, as you can see on your screen, we have made some changes to our team to try to do a little bit better. Like, we're riding a 3-game losing streak. I had to try to make some sort of adjustment heading into the last 3 games of the season. So with that being said, I ended up dropping Keldeo, Volbeat, and Cinchino. The Cinchino part sucked because I actually was planning to bring Cinchino in one of these last 3 games. But regardless, that's all done, and we have the new mons coming in for this matchup for the foreseeable future. We have Mienshao, Thwacky, Dustsnore, and yes, I did pick up the mascot in Clawitzer. So while these changes don't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, what it does provide me at the very least is something I didn't have on the original team, and that is at the very least I have the threat of fake out with Mienshao and Thwacky. With Thwacky on the team, it also gives me access to not only grassy terrain, but it also gives me access to grassy glide on my Ogerpon. And while it may seem detrimental to run grassy terrain with Excadrill's main stab is high horsepower, so I don't really care for that. It also gets rid of the ground weakness, weakens the ground moves targeting Tyranitar if I don't Terra it. And overall, it also gives me an extra Trick Room option with Dustsnore on the team as well, and a sort of Trick Room abuser in Clawitzer while still having a hard-hitting special attacker to pair alongside Ogerpon. So that's the changes I made for the last 3 weeks of the regular season. We're taking on Moxieboosted, and Moxie's team is pretty intimidating and scary, all things considered. He has Snow with Abomasnow and Iron Bundle, and of course he has access to King Gambit. Petron is also pretty much of a nuisance because my Steel type is Excadrill, and while Excadrill is immune to being poisoned and whatnot, the rest of his team can still handle Excadrill pretty well, and he has some very strong priority too with Arcanine, Palafin. Even the King Gambit Sucker Punch can revenge kill a weakened Excadrill, so I have to be cautious about that. And he has his own way of outspeeding my own Sand with not only getting rid of my Sand with Abomasnow, but he also has access to electric terrain with Iron Bundle and Alolan Raichu. So that's going to be a problem as well. But regardless, the team we are rocking for this week's matchup, we have our Ogerpon set here, which is a straightforward Spiky Shield 3 attack set. I am running Play Rough here to ensure I deal with Como, because setup Como is a big problem for my team. I also deals with any Terra Dragon. It also let me hit any of his Terra Dragon mons super effectively. And the EVs are just allows me to outspeed Adamant Max Speed Palafin, and the bulk lets me guaranteed live like a jolly Wave Crash from Palafin from full, and the rest I just threw into attack just to have a bit of more offensive damage potential with my Ogerpon. Very straightforward set, nothing much else to say about that. Then we have the first of our new mons here. We are bringing Mienshao this week. We are running Fake Out just for some disruption. Close combat can deal with Abomasnow if it doesn't like Terra or whatnot. And then I have Rock Tomb for some speed control. I originally had Knockoff, but I changed it last minute to Rock Tomb just for some speed control, while still being able to hit Petrunt for like 10%, let's say. And then the last move I have here is Quick Guard. Now, I went back and forth between the last move on my Mienshao between Quick Guard and Wide Guard, but it really just came down to in the end was, do I want to prioritize preventing him from spamming Blizzard with the Iron Bundle and the Abomasnow, or do I want to deal with his ability to have multiple priority moves in the process between Sucker Punch King Gambit, Ice Shard Abomasnow if he decides to bring it, Jet Punch Palafin, Comfey with Triage, and I figured, and E-Speed Arcanine. So I figured neutralizing the priority outweighed preventing him from spamming Blizzard with his team. So I went for Quick Guard here just to protect my team from the priority moves. Other than that though, this is a very straightforward focus / lead set. I'm inner focus just to prevent the Arcanine from it blocks Intimidate, and it prevents me from being flinched by any fake out mons on his own like the Alolan Raichu. Then we have the second of our new mons, which is the trick mode option of the team. We are bringing our Mental Herb Dusknoir. Mental Herb just to ensure that I don't get like encored by like Palafin or taunted by any of his other mons. I'm Phantom Force this week. I could have been Poltergeist, but I wanted to ensure I had a stab move in case he decided to bring like no item, or if he brought like a barrier or resist barrier or whatever on one of his mons and he shut down Dusknoir's Ghost Stab. I didn't want that to happen. Phantom Force is also nice, so in a situation where if the last turn of Trick Room is up, I get Phantom Force, and then Trick Room would end, Dusknoir would move last because of how slow it is because it's so slow, and then I can hit it for decent damage despite not being offensively invested into attack. I have Brick Break to ensure I can not only hit King Gambit for destructive damage, I can also break Aurora Veil from the Abomasnow, Trick Room of course for speed control, and the last move is Will-O-Wisp to cripple his physical attackers, mainly the Palafin and the King Gambit if it's not like Terra Fire or Lumberry. Then we have the Clawitzer himself, the mascot making an appearance. We're rocking Wise Glasses just to have a little bit more damage with our special attacks. Water Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Sphere hits essentially everything on my opponent's team for neutral or super effective damage. Didn't really need anything else in terms of coverage. I just kept the EVs fairly straightforward because there was nothing I really needed to live a hit from. Terra Steel just to ensure I can resist. I can take like Freeze Drive from the Iron Bundle. And Steel was overall good because it also prevents my Clawitzer from not only dealing with the Freeze Drive from Iron Bundle, but it also prevents my Clawitzer from getting poisoned by the Pecharunt's Malignant Chain or Poison Gas or any other poison move he may go for. So this just also gives me another means of protection there. It also helps me resist like Comb-Face, Dual Stab, or like Draining Kiss or whatever. So that is Clawitzer, and then the other move we have is the Sandcore. We have Assault Vest. Actually, no, that is a mistake here. I was not Assault Vest. I was originally Assault Vest on Tyranitar, but I changed it last minute to Choppleberry. So Choppleberry was there for in case he decided to bring like close combat on Arcanine, live a hit from Kommo-o, low kick on the King Gambit. I wanted to ensure I had a way of dealing with living those hits, and I can retaliate in tow with one of my attacks here. I am Terra Fairy, so finally something that's not Terra Flying, but regardless, and we are also mixed Tyranitar on this set here. With Dark Pulse and Power Gem does a bit more damage to Pecharunt and to Arcanine in case he does bring it to intimidate me. Terra Blast Fairy is there for the Kommo-o specifically, but it also helps in dealing with his Terra Dragon Mons. And Low Kick with 156 EVs and attack investment and a Brave Nature lets me guarantee knockout a max HP King Gambit if he has already burned his Terra. And of course if he's not Choppleberry. And then the rest of the EVs were just thrown in special attack to give me some overall damage output with Power Gem and Dark Pulse. And then lastly is my Clear Amulet Sword Standing Excadrill with high horsepower Iron Head and Protect. Didn't need anything else here, just want to keep it very straightforward with the EVs and whatnot. I just outspeed, I'm pretty sure it lets me outspeed like, I'm thinking like, it's for Kommo-o basically, and then Terra Ice is just there to ensure that if he decides to mitigate my Sand with Abomasnow and Bundle, I get Terra Ice, get the defense boost from it, try to SD, and attempt to still try to do something with his Excadrill. But ideally, the main mons I will be trying to terrestrialize more prioritize these Terra 4 in this matchup would primarily be Clawitzer and Tyranitar. Excadrill would probably be a third option, and then like Ogerpon would be fourth. Other than that though, the team is fairly straightforward. I have modes for Sand, I have Trick Room options, and I have support with both Ogerpon and Mienshao. So here's hoping we can end our 3-game losing streak and finally get back into the win column. So with that out of the way, let's head on over to the battles. Alright guys, so here we are with our week 6 battle for the SPL, taking on Moxieboosted and his Brooklyn Bingles. I do apologize that this game is going up so late. You also have to excuse my tone of voice, as it is currently, at the time of me playing this game, 1 in the morning. So he brought pretty much most of the stuff. He did not bring Iron Bundle, he did not bring a Rolling Raichu, which is nice. But overall, this is more or less what I was expecting. I think I'm going to lead off. I'm going to do, let's try Ogerpon plus Mienshao lead. He didn't bring Arcanine, so that's also good. And then in the back, let's do... just for game 1, let's do T-Tar Excadrill. And let's just keep the idea of Trick Room in the back for potential game 2. So yeah, I do apologize. This game is going up late. I have to keep my voice down because I don't want to wake anybody else up. So yeah, if I sound like I'm sick, I'm not. I just don't want to wake anybody up in the vicinity. So anyway, didn't really have much of a plan here going into this game, but as this new, I had to just try to hit hard and fast. So we see Petro Palafin lead. That I'm okay with. So I imagine he's just going to immediately switch out the... I imagine he immediately switches out the Palafin just to get the hero mode going. This is actually a tricky spot for me. What I can do alternatively, but I can actually no, there's no alternative. Because like the Petron's a problem because this is a bad lead for me. But I don't fear the Palafin that much, so I'm just gonna cudgel and then fake out into the Palafin slot. Yeah, he's gonna withdraw Palafin just to get the hero mode in. As he does go Como. So I could have obviously like tried to predict that and like play roughed into the poison gas. Alright. So that's not good because that's going to confuse my both my Pokemon. And the sash on my Mienshao is now broken too. This is really annoying. And we see leftovers on the Como. Alright. So just for some additional speed control, I should prioritize the Pecharunt, but considering the two Pokemon I have in the back can deal with Pecharunt, I'm still okay. So I'm gonna play rough into the Como, because I don't think he should Terra the Como. I think if anything he would Terra the Pecharunt, and he wouldn't think that I would have the play rough on this, but I do. So I'm just going to double attack into the Como slot here, hope I break through confusion. As we do. Very good. So we take out the Como. Do we at least get the Rock Tomb off? We do get the Rock Tomb off on the Petriot. I did originally have knockoff on this thing, but it's fine. Poison should kill my Mienshao. Yep. So, down goes Mienshao. But, did its job. Well, I wouldn't say it did its job, but, now I can prioritize getting in my... Well, because he didn't bring Intimidate on anything, the clear amulet is useless. But I'm gonna go Excadrill here. In case he goes a Abomasnow, I'm okay with that. Okay, he's just gonna go on the Palafin. And he still has his Terra. So what I could do here is I'm going to I guess best bet would be to just double protect with both of my Pokemon, just to see if I could bait out a Terra. If I can force the Palafin to Terra into Grass type. Okay, he did not Terra. Oh, he protected himself. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Fine. Alright. So, we all decided to protect. Good to know. Alright. So, now what's the play? I think I'm going to Terra the... If I Terra the Excadrill, then what? I think he's going to double attack into it. So I'd have to prioritize taking out the Palafin. Yeah, I have to prioritize taking out the Palafin. So just in case, he Terras. He's going to withdraw the Palafin. Into... Okay. So he didn't bring Abomasnow. So it was Como, Petrion, Palafin, Comfey. So no King Gambit, no Abomasnow. So he's going to Terra the Petrion. And I'm okay with too. I mean, I prioritize Comfey. We want to hit ourselves with Confusion by Iron-Headed in the Comfey slot. So this is going to kill. So Petrion's going to get another kill. If I broke through Confusion, I could take out the Comfey. That sucks. So that's 2 kills, Petrion. And then all he has left is go into T-Tar. And now we will just... What exactly do I prioritize? Actually, what is stronger versus Petrion? They both do the same thing. So I'm just going to Power Gem and I think I'm gonna SD with Excadrill. I'm totally okay with that. The downside is because I'm not a steel type anymore, he doesn't poison me. So yeah, I think the only downside is I should have waited to see what his Terra was, what his last one was before I committed to the Terra. So yeah, this is going to backfire immensely. So now it's just going to come down to whether or not I break through confusion. That's literally what it comes down to. So let's see if I can hopefully break through. Okay, I do. Although I probably should have went for Iron Head there. Just to like get the chance to flinch there. And use Tetris Berry. So yeah, my best bet now is to just... Yeah, I should have Iron Headed, because if I got the flinch there, I could have been in a better position. Because the Comfey is going to floral healing again. I have to prioritize Petra. Because he doesn't care about Comfey. And I think I only have one more turn of Sand, and even if Sand is still up, I can't. Palafin will just Jet Punch me and then kill the Tyranitar. So yeah, that was a really good Terra on my end. I forgot it had Protect. So yeah, if I do this again, I have to keep Excadrill. I have to not Terra the Excadrill. Yeah, no matter what, I'm losing this game. Because even if I beat both this and Comfey, I lose the Palafin. Let me at least get the differential down to a 2-0. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind for game 2. If I do bring the Sand out. If I bring the Sand out again, then yeah. Palafin just comes in, clicks close combat or wave crash, whatever, and that's what I did. So yeah, not the best start. Stuff starts. So that's a 2-0. The start was fine, but the finish was abysmal on my end. That Terra was really, really bad. Yeah, I should have just waited. I should have just waited. There was no need for me to terror the X control in that game. That was much better suited for like my Tyranitar at the very least. Because by Terra Tyranitar, I could have took out the Petron with Terra Blast. Alright. Alright, so let's try it again for game 2. Let's see, game 2 though. I mean, the lead was good before. I don't think he brings Como this time around because he saw I had play rough. I think this time though, I could go the Trick Room route and just lead Dusknoir Clawitzer, and then in the back I would have Mienshao, well, Ogerpon for sure, but would the fourth one still be Mienshao? Because Mienshao does nothing versus Petron and Comfey. I mean, if anything, it's still okay. So let's just try this lead now. I want at the very least get the new Mons involved in one game at the very least. Alright. So hopefully this game 2 goes better than game 1. Same lead. Mystic Water and Citrus Berry. Yay. Okay, so let's Trick Room, and then just to avoid Poison Gas, I will immediately Terrastalize Clawitzer and go for Protect. Okay, out comes Comfey, which can only mean one thing if he brings out Comfey, that this also has Trick Room. Alright, so I got the Trick Room up, which is all really good, but the issue now is... The problem is, my Clawitzer doesn't have Dark Pulse. In any case, I think I'm just going to Phantom Force into... This is tough. Because I want to Phantom Force into Petron, but I also want to take out the Comfey, because the Comfey is the bigger problem if it's Trick Room. Like Trick Room, Floral Healing, Giga Drain, Draining Kiss. But I don't want to give Petron a moment to breathe, you know? So I'd rather just prioritize the Petron. He does withdraw. Okay, just sack the Como for the second game in a row, why don't you? He's gonna Terra the Comfey. Go ahead, sack the Como for the second game in a row. I mean, at least I'm hoping this kills. Cool. Alright. Oh, it was a crit. My bad if the crit mattered. Truthfully. Let's call mine. So Calm Mind, Floral Healing, Giga Drain, Draining Kiss. Moxies, out comes Palafin. Okay, now we can wait. My last two Pokemon are Ogerpon and Excadrill. Is Ogerpon me and Shell? Okay, I have Ogerpon, so I literally don't care about Comfey. Yeah, I don't care for Comfey. I mean, yes, I know I should be, like, looking at the Comfey, like, oh, this is a problem. Damage. How many turns of Trick Room is left before I... 2 more turns, okay. So now I can, whoops, Phantom Force into Comfey and Dragon Pulse into Palafin. The crit didn't matter. And that still did a decent chunk. Clawitzer gonna pick up its second kill of the game. Alright, so all there's left now is the Pecharunt and this. Trick Room is still up though. So let me bring in Miami Shell first. Alright. Fake Out should still go first though. So let me fake out the Comfey. Can't do anything else about that. And Water Pulse the Pecharunt. Oh, Triage has a higher priority, that's right. And that was a crit. Alright, so I guess I should have quick guarded there. Yeah, I'll quick guard this turn. I mean, he doesn't have to, because Trick Room ends, if I recall correctly. Trick Room ends just to see. No, is there a reason to quick guard? Cause like he what? Cause he's gonna kill Mienshao. He attacks into Comfey. Comfey attacks Mienshao. Petron kills Clawitzer. And then I still have Ogrepon last. Yeah, I guess if that's the case, I'll still try it anyway. And I forgot I was still confused. Alright, so that accomplished nothing. Like, realistically, it accomplished nothing. I mean, I could try again, but I don't think I'm killing... or better yet, I would protect instead. Would I protect, or do I just try to go on the offense? Because Mianshao's a non-threat to them. Damn it, I can't afford to be defensive right now. I can't. And I had myself a confusion anyway, so now it really doesn't matter. Alright. So, Mienshao goes down. Petron. Yeah. Okay. So now we go into Ogrepon and we try to come back. Cudgel into Comfey, protect with Clawitzer. Actually no, I don't come back at all, because the Palafin's still in the back. I just remember he switched it out turn 1, he never brought it back in. Crap baskets. Oh, I'm stupid, I took it out. Okay, yeah, I'm really dumb. I'm really dumb. I took it out already with Clawitzer. Never do late night gaming, guys. Never do late night gaming. Take it from me. Never do late night gaming. I can't, man. I just can't. Yeah, he's gonna win because he's just gonna hex into Clawitzer, take it out, and overpost it. There is no fucking way! It lived on 1. There is no freaking way. I am so done, bro. I am so freaking done. I'm so done, man. I'm so done. Make it stop, man. Make it stop. I hate this. You think I'd be happy about a win, but man, the timing. Clawitzer living on 1, thank you. Almighty mascot clan is Clawitzer, but Jesus, make it stop. I can't deal with this, man. You know what? I'm gonna go fuck it mode. Mienshao has done nothing for the first 2 games. It has a role, but the role has just not been good enough, in my opinion. And it's just been the same. He's just brought the same. Okay, for the love of God, Moxie, do not bring Como again if you think you're just gonna bring it in and sack it. You've done that 2 games in a row. I'm just spitballing. I'm just going on a tangent right now. I'm just very tired. Yeah, we're just spitball. We're going balls to the wall here. I do not care. Trick room, no trick room. Man, don't care no more. I don't care no more. Man, don't care. Man, don't care. Man, just do not care. I mean, I should care if he brings a bomb of snow this time, right? I should care if he brings a bomb of snow this time, right? If he's just gonna bring it and keep it in the back. Petrol Palafins made again. Again, I know I'm happy I won. Don't get me wrong, guys, but okay. This force can you even kill me from here? I mean, I'd rather not risk it, you know. But this Petron's been putting in a shit ton of work against me. Oh, let me backtrack for a bit. Hey, oh fuck. I dark pulsed into the wrong slot. I dark pulsed into the wrong slot. I meant to dark pulse the Petron, but it looks like he stayed in anyway. He's running a wave crash, isn't he? I know I said I didn't care. I now care. This is ridiculous, yeah, if I just... No, even if I attacked it, I still lost X control. Now I go overpawn. Okay, here's the thing. If Palafin is jolly, he outspeeds my other pawn. Okay, he brought the comfy out this time. Okay, no poison. I don't think that's in range to kill me. But the sand put him in citrus range. So I think he's now in a position where he can just, like, floral healing up like crazy. But I don't know where his last mon is. His last mon could be King Gambit. Take out the comfy. He's just gonna floral healing into the Petrarch and then bring back out Palafin. Yeah, like I like Petrarch like does some crazy work against my team, but at least I took out the comfy. But the issue now is, how do I take out the Palafin, which is now faster than the rest of my team? And I hit myself with confusion for convention. Alright, at least I know the Petrarch's full moveset. Poison Gas, Protect, Malignant Chain, and Hex. And it's Coma O last. So now comes the question. What mon do I Terra? I have Dragon Pulse on. I have Dragon Pulse. But the problem is, in this position, I can't realistically Terra Clawitzer now. Because if I Terra Clawitzer into Steel type, he's clicking a fighting move no matter what into my, he's gonna prioritize Clawitzer. I think what I have to do, unfortunately, I have to Terra Tyranitar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna protect with Clawitzer. I think it's okay if I don't Terra Clawitzer. Terra T-Tar and Terra Blast the Coma O. I don't think this is going to help me win, but this does give me an option versus the Petra at the very least. Mulling the chain into the Clawitzer. Good, good, good. 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 Good! There is no fucking way this is happening. Let's go, T-Tar! Alright, the Chopper Berry is useless now. So now it's just the final four. Gun to my head. click the right button. Click the right button. Although I think I lose. I'm pretty sure I lose. Yeah, he's just protecting the scout. His Pokemon are faster. Oh yeah, that's also a problem. So yeah, I think if anything, he's going to... Yeah, T-Tar's going to die, but it just comes down to what? Yeah, I'm going to lose to Petrarant. It's going to be like a 1-0, but I'm going to lose to Petrarant. Because Palafin attacks Clawitzer, Petrarant takes out T-Tar, and then Petrarant takes out Clawitzer. Yeah, that's game. No, Jet Punch was smart, so he didn't take any extra recoil. So now he poison gases, I guess, or Malignant Chain, it didn't really matter. And I get poisoned. No! I had a shot if I didn't get poisoned, man. If I break through, it's a chance. If I break through, that's a chance. Fucking Christ! This is so... I actually had a shot! If I took out Palafin, he didn't take me out with Malignant Chain, and Dragon Pulse could have killed! Dude! I'm actually mad right now. I'm so mad. What a dumb way to lose. I actually had a shot. I really stayed up late to get hacks like this, man. Damn it! I legitimately had a shot to win with Clawitzer. There was a legitimate shot I won with Clawitzer, man. If I didn't get Hitman Confusion, I took out Palafin, Malignant Chain didn't kill Clawitzer, and if I didn't get poisoned, I could have took out Clawitzer, I could have took out the Petrarant with 2 Dragon Pulses, or even 1 if I crit. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating, man. This is absolutely beyond frustrating. I actually had a shot to win with Clawitzer. Unbelievable. I had a shot to win with Clawitzer. It did so much work in this game. It did so much work this set. Oh my god. Another week I lose 2-1. Oh my god, man. Alright. Well, I think that pretty much dashed any chances of me making playoffs, because now I'm 1-5. But yeah, 4th week in a row I lose 2-1, and this one hurts the most because it was a legitimate shot of winning. I felt like everything I brought had a legitimate shot of working perfectly well, and losing to Confusion is like the worst way to lose. Because there was a legitimate shot there at the end. I know it's not like I'm complaining right now, and I shouldn't be, but I know like hacks is part of the game, but oh my god, Petrarant's such a dumb mon, man. It's such a dumb mon. And I got the terrors right too, game 2 and 3. Game 1 I learned from my mistake of not terrorizing Exodrill, because he didn't bring Abomasnow, he didn't bring King Gambit Abomasnow to any of the games. And man, oh man, that sucks. That sucks really bad, man. But I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I'm going to get out of here because it's almost 2 in the morning for me, and I'm gonna need to find a way to get this loss off me. Doesn't get any easier though, because next week for week 7 we play Cybertron. So yeah, it's definitely not going to get any easier. If I finish 1-7, I finish 1-7. But yeah, I tried. You can't say I didn't try, man. Clawitzer would have won the game. The mascot almost brought it back. But anyway, GG to Moxie. I know it's not his fault. I know it's not like I'm complaining a lot, but it's nothing against him. It's just hacks is part of the game, man. That's all I can say. But yeah, GG to Moxie. Check him out in the description down below. Check out all the other coaches in the SPL, and let's at least try to finish the last 2 weeks off on a positive note. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, guys, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.